Alright, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, welcome on in, welcome on in. We're back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episodes 440, 441, and 442. Today we're watching 443, 444, and 445. Oh my god, these episodes are becoming a mouthful, bro. Anyways, oh boy. How can I even wrap up the last episodes? There's so much action, so much good shit. Like, this arc has just been a constant roller coaster of info and torture, and I don't even know what to say. These fights have been devastating, man. Anyways, so episode 440. You know, I'm just gonna condense all the information. I don't want to sit here and ramble on because that's what I feel like I do every time I open up these episodes. But Luffy is back. Luffy has regained consciousness, survived the poisoning by Mr. Magellan himself, the warden of IMPEL Down, survived all that poison in his system. Everyone was shocked, just flabbergasted to think such a kid could survive that level of poisoning. That man was drinking poison through his pores, his mouth, his eyes, every orifice. Poison was entering and he managed to make it through, but not alone. He had the help of some amazing people. Bone Clay, Ivankov, all these people were able to cheer him on. All the newcomer were able to help Luffy get through this. But at the end of the day, it was all Luffy's hardened will and motivation to save his brother Ace. But unfortunately, even with the help of Emporio Ivankov, a former revolutionary, it seems, close friend, well, we don't know close friend, but knew of Dragon, Luffy's father, and when Eva learned of Luffy's relationship to Dragon, complete shock, okay, just complete shock. Dude fell straight into a wall, he got blasted back, but seems as though Eva has decided to help Luffy in his struggle to get Ace back. Eva realized, you know, if Luffy's father is Dragon and Ace is his brother, therefore Dragon is Ace's son, and there has to be something there, some type of respect to Dragon, because now Eva wants to save Ace as well. So Eva, Luffy, as well as Inazuma have decided to go down to level 6 and get Ace, but unfortunately Magellan and his crew took Ace back up and have handed him off to the vice admirals to be taken to Marineford for his execution. They were just barely late, just by a tad bit. Hannibal, a bit salty, of course, of all these things going on in IMPEL Down and the trickery that has befallen him, and decided to trap the crew down in level 6, release some poison, and we were able to see the glorious devil fruit of Inazuma. The was it like slice fruit or something like that, or just the scissor fruit, cut fruit, something like that. Is like the name of the fruit is like the sound of scissors. So he's able to cut anything like it's paper. He was able to cut the floor apart, put it all up onto the openings that were going down into level 6, and was able to block off the gas. And of course, we got to meet, I mean, his hook is right there, so how can you not? That's it's a very unfortunate placing of the hook. It's like it's like between his legs. All right, I'm thinking dirty. Okay, I'm thinking dirty. At the end, we got to hear the glorious laugh of Mr. Crocodile himself, former / ex-warlord. And that's where we ended up. So it's time to get back into it here. Let's get started with episode 443. If y'all want to watch the full reaction, links are down in the description. I'll take you to Google Drive and to BitChute. Mega is no longer being used. More and more often I'm getting copyright strikes on Mega, believe it or not. So videos are constantly taken down on Mega, so I don't think I'll be able to use that anymore. So we'll just be switching over to Google Drive. If you want to download, or if you want to wait for it to process, but there is the whole playback limit, all that stuff. But there's also BitChute if you don't mind the slight knock in quality. I think max is 480p. But if you don't mind that, you can just watch it as many times as you want on BitChute. BitChute is all good fun, probably my favorite site. But if you want that full quality, you can always download on Google Drive. Anyways, let's get into this episode here, episode 443. Let us go. Who is that? Oh yeah, Luffy hasn't seen Hannibal yet. Oh man, Yo, so Hannibal actually about to put up a fight against them. Okay, let's see. Let's see how that goes down. Hannibal said, I need to prove myself. Been looking like a fool thus far. I need to show him what's up. He's only beaten, what? Mr. 3 and Buggy, not my... He got tricked by Mr. 2, so he needs to redeem himself here. Other than that, Emporio Ivankov seems to have plugged herself up with some female hormones. So I remembered that, or I saw that she was able to put the hormones in herself with the face joint. And I'm like, wait, stab yourself? But it didn't recall to me that she had the female hormones, so she could just transform herself into whatever she wants. That fight is going to be crazy. I do want to see Sadie get her ass kicked. So if Eva can gift me that, perfect. Just perfect. Magellan is making his way down still. Somehow Shiryu was able to make it from level 6 to level 1 and onto Blackbeard's doorstep. And Magellan hasn't even made it from level 2 to level 4. So whatever is going on, I don't know. Maybe they just have the slowest elevator in history, because that shit has been slow as hell. When Hancock was in it and they were transporting her back and forth, Luffy was just making this whole ruckus everywhere. And they're still going down all the way to level 6, all the way up to level 1. Like, that, I might as well take the steps at that point. But yeah, I can't wait to get into the next ones here. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I am unsure of what is going to go on from here. Blackbeard did bring the ship, right? They said there was an unauthorized battleship that had gone to IMPEL down. So maybe that's the convenience that's going to allow for Luffy and the crew to escape from IMPEL down and take that little current and speed their way over to Marine Ford. Because for some reason Blackbeard decides to come here. Hopefully they relay that reason, because I'm just over here trying to rack my brain as to what Blackbeard might want out of IMPEL down. I'm unsure. Other than that, how much longer did they say Ace has? Like, it's a couple hours. It's like I forget. I'm gonna look back. I don't know what the exact time was. But they are making their way over to Marine Ford. So if Ace has the Sea Stone shackles, is he still, that's how they're able to execute him? They can just kill him like that? Because I thought even with the Sea Stone, your body retained the properties of whatever devil fruit you had. Because, well, Luffy was, I remember way back when, Luffy was underwater. This was the Arlong fight. They were still able to stretch his head. They're still able to stretch his head out of the water so that he could still breathe. So even though he was weakened by the sea or whatever, he still had the properties of rubber. So with Ace and the Sea Stone shackles, if the Sea Stone shackles are on him, he can't like just phase through it and like turn his body into fire. I'm assuming. Otherwise, how else would they be able to kill him if they can't cut him? I'm assuming that's the case. So if that's what's happening there, then they need to hurry their asses up. They don't know where Whitebeard is. I'm assuming Whitebeard is just gonna be right there, just waiting, getting ready to knock shit down. This dude is fighting his way for Ace, causing this whole war. They've been hyping up Blackbeard. Whitebeard. They've been hyping up the Emperors as a whole. So I really want to see what this strength looks like. We haven't seen Shanks fight. We haven't seen Whitebeard fight. We don't even know if they have devil fruits or whatever. Like, but they're Emperors. They're like the strongest of the strongest out here. So I want to see what that looks like. We've seen a glimpse, as I said, Admirals as far as Aokiji and Kizaru goes. We've seen a glimpse with the Dark King Rayleigh. We have seen a tiny bit of, like, I guess the upper scale of battles that can go down in One Piece. We've sort of been low to mid tier as far as the main battles have gone. A lot of these pirates that we've gone with, CP9, Straw Hats as a whole, it's been good fights, but they're mid tier as to what they're sort of hyping up the other big characters to be admirals, emperors, all that, and some of these stronger warlords like Mihawk. I'm not sure about Doflamingo. We haven't seen much of him, but a lot of these characters that are sort of this upper tier that we haven't even touched yet. That's what I want to see. I want to see what, like, this super high form of fighting, like more usage of hockey, I'm guessing, because that's just sort of been glanced over a little bit. More usage of these Logia fruits, because those are like the most broken, it seems, as far as devil fruits go. Mihawk, I guess, sliced a ship or two, so there's that. And dusted Zoro with that tiny little dagger of his. It wasn't even a dagger, it just looked like some knife that you could probably fit on a plane, like just a minimum 2 inches. So I really want to see what's going to go down at Marineford. I'm expecting Whitebeard, Shanks, Luffy, Dragon, all the homies, the fam to bundle up, group up, and get their boy Ace back. Like, what other big names are going to be there? We know we got Whitebeard. We know we got Shanks. Well, we don't know we got Shanks. I'm hoping they're Shanks. We know we got Luffy. We don't know about Dragon. That's still hopeful thinking. We got Eva. We got Jinbei. He's definitely fighting on our side. Crocodile. He's a wild card. He's gonna go for Whitebeard and get his ass beat. I know that. And then what other big names we got? I doubt Buggy is going with us, so we don't even need him. Buggy can stay over there. Hancock is going there. Is she gonna help us out? That's a weird situation for her, right? She's like technically looking like she's on their side to keep the warlord position as well as the immunity for her island, but she loves Luffy. So I don't think she'd want Luffy to get hurt. Ooh, you know, that'd be good if she had to choose between keeping her warlord position and the safety for her island and her pirates, or allow Luffy to go through all of this and get hurt, because I don't think she just want to watch Luffy get hurt. Or maybe she has to fight Luffy and they're like, Hancock, why aren't you going after him? And then like that'd be a cool thing to see. Like, will she choose Luffy over her warlord title? How that go? Because either way, it's gonna be pretty devastating for her, I'm assuming. But I'll like to see how that goes down. As other than that, I don't know what's gonna happen with the rest of the crew. Other Straw Hats, I don't know if they're gonna make their way through here. That'd be nice to see. They all just make their way in and they all help Luffy to get Ace back. But I don't know. We didn't really see much of them other than the episodes that were sort of showcasing where they were at that at this point in time when they got launched by Kuma. We're gonna see all the warlords in one place here. We're gonna be seeing. Well, actually, Blackbeard is here right now. Isn't he supposed to be in Marineford? What is he? We'll find out. We just got to keep watching. We'll find out. But other than that, we're going to have Mihawk. Finally, my boy Mihawk back in action. Doflamingo. Finally get to see how he fights at the very least. Kuma's going to be back, of course. I don't know what he's going to do there. Is he going to go up against Luffy? He sees Luffy there. He's like, bro, I just saved you. Stop getting yourself into this shit, bro. I can't keep launching you. Oh, Kuma's going to be pissed. Who else is there? Moria's gonna be mad, bro. Moria is gonna be mad. He's gonna go right out for Luffy's neck. Who else we got? Jinbei is with us. Hancock, I don't think she's gonna do much. Blackbeard is over here. So yeah, that's all the warlords. Admirals are gonna be there. We've seen glimpses of Akainu, right? Just like with the hat down, the shade over his eyes. We don't know what ability he has, even if he does have an ability or not. It'd be interesting to see an admiral without a devil fruit. Just off of strength alone, they were able to reach that position. That'd be really cool to see, and make it more feasible for someone like Kobe, because that's his thing now, right? He wants to become an admiral, because he doesn't have a devil fruit, but he's mastering the 6 powers. So it'd be cool, like even though Akainu is sort of on the side against us, if he's still a good person, maybe good person enough for Kobe to look up to, and he's like, hey, he made it to the admiral position without devil fruits. I want to be like him, something like that. That'd be cool to see. That's a lot of wishful thinking, but Oh shit! Will we see Kobe there on Marine Ford, defending this whole ace execution? How far up did he get? I don't even think he was up to captain yet. He was pretty low, but maybe he leveled up here. I would like to see some more progression from Kobe. I guess it's like, because Kobe was someone we met day one, and although we didn't really get much of him or his backstory or who he really is, it's just glimpses here and there. But it'd be nice to like take a look of someone that we knew day one and how their progression will be on sort of the stereotypical good side of One Piece, which are the Marines. So seeing how Kobe grows up in there and him, like, you know, I guess sort of mirroring Luffy, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, Luffy wants to be king of the pirates and Luffy wants to lead the Marines or whatever. Nice to see that sort of conflict. Luffy versus Kobe. One day in the future, it'd be dope if Kobe ever gets to that point where he can actually... if he learns hockey and he can hit Luffy, that would be a real fight. That would be a real fight, bro. And with the 6 powers, yo, Kobe could be a real challenge. Let's not dust this kid real quick. Let us not dust it. He could be a real challenge. But let's focus on the admirals we have now. There goes my camera. I think that's my camera telling me to wrap stuff up here. So yeah. Other than that, I think we're also going to see some more of Fleet Admiral Sengoku over here. Can't wait to get into that. If he has any abilities of his own, if he can actually fight. He is the leader of the Marines, per se, or he is just the leader of the Marines. So maybe we could see like some like if he's the lead. Well, being leader doesn't necessarily mean he's the strongest, right? Admirals are held as the strongest fighting force in the Marines. So Fleet Admiral, maybe he's just commander. He's not actually the strongest, but I'm pretty sure he has to be strong at the very least. So seeing something there would be cool. Maybe him versus Whitebeard. I just want to see a crazy fight, man. I just want to see a crazy fight. Like we've been getting a lot of action. We've been getting a lot of adventure. We've been getting a lot of story, but I just want to see some booms, you know. I want to see some destruction. I don't know, maybe it's my Dragon Ball Z side or something like that, but the fact that they're teasing all these super high powers out there, I just want to see what that looks like in this world. But it feels wrong to say that because it almost makes it seem like Luffy hasn't given me enough. Luffy has given me plenty. Zoro, Sanji, the whole Straw Hat crew, they give me so much. I love seeing their progression, but I want to see people that are already at the level, or I guess closer to the level that the Straw Hats want to attain. I like seeing Zoro's progression, but I want to see Mihawk with that sort of like high level, like god tier level swordsmanship looks like. I want to see like the emperors or all these people, like the strongest pirates out there, closest to becoming king of the pirates. I want to see what they look like, what's sort of in store for Luffy, what he could get to, you know what I mean? Like seeing Whitebeard and Shanks fight, that those are the people that Luffy is trying to get up to. He's trying to get up to that level. He's trying to surpass that level. And I want to see what that looks like. So, I don't know, sue me for wanting to see some craziness, but I can't wait to get to that point. Anyways, I've been talking for long enough, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you all enjoyed these episodes just as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one.